Սաղին դրոգը տվել է, անձի չտվեց տանցել։ Ջիջի դրոգվա։ Ախպեր հա մարդկա խոսք են հենց գցել են 2 օր 3 օր հետո տվեց մեր տղեկ էլ դիքը մարդկանց միջավ մի չի տալի ախպեր հա այդ պակից մի հատ պաշտպան կար ֆրանսիացի էր ասեմ ինչա կապուտ գույնի պակ էր 3 հատ այդ նույնից ունեի
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of many footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position. Neymar! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass is just off target.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Hakimi. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Fantastic. This is promising. Now that's a fine challenge. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Davis. What a throw in. And it's Nedved. Now can he find a finish? Showing good feet. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And we have our very first corner. Backward it goes. Great hit! France have the chance to go the other way. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's taking on the lot of them. He's got away. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. There's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Sané. Can he finish? Goal! France! And France are in front. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hakimi. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nedved. Sané concedes a free kick for that. That was mighty close.
Խաղը լավ էսով ես հայվանում։
Davis. And that's a throw-in. Cannavaro. And it's Neymar. And Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Mbappe. Gets flagged offside. Five minutes till the break. Mbappe. Neymar. France looking to pass their way through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
Կտրտիչ դուժը։
Decent hit from there. Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior fiddles it through. Shot could be on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Have a shot. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Hakimi.
Արա։
And he's managed to get free. And through to the goalkeeper.
Լավ ընդհանրապես դուրս կգցի։
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
Caros espectadores, vamos passar um boletim informativo das forças de segurança locais no ecrã gigante. Pedimos a todos a vossa máxima atenção. Obrigado. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So we're into the second 45. Not the most convincing of passes. Davis. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rummenigge. Pirlo. Pirlo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Rudiger. Oh no, what has happened here? Davis.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the shot's on here. Decent hit! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
France have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Pirlo powering forward here. Rummenigge. In with a header!
Արա ու չխփեց
And
անգլիսը։
Baston is flagged offside. Hakimi. No, that's been intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
Vai se proceder uma substituição.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 9.
That comes as a mighty relief.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 22, número 77, Cristiano Ronaldo, número 15. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Ասա ոցը վերցեն դուրս։
Platini spots it and intercepts. Cannavaro. Alaba. Oh, can he get onto this? Nicely intercepted. Nedved puts his foot on the gas. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Davis. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Chukwueze. That is good alertness. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. And that has been clubbed away.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Great chance here to level it up. Alaba with a real chance here. He's had a crack. They want to be quick to recover. And he's following up! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without complication. Courtois. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Such good technique.
Just eases him off the ball.
France simply cannot let their heads drop. They need their big characters now to keep them going.
Vinicius Junior. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. The ball is loose and the chase is... Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Messi. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Davis.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pirlo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's picked his way through. Great shot!
Ադնա ավեսա։
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Pirlo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 8, número 10, Pirlo. Vão dar os seus lugares a número
Too close for
23,
comfort.
Van der Vaart. Número 21. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
It's their second corner of the game. Has a goal! Kante with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Vamos ter 5 minutos de compensação.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Might want to be careful there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Conte, spread out to the left. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Missed by a fraction. Corner number 3 coming up. Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their 4th corner of the game. Mbappe. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What?
Ոնսի ուժեղ խաղացող էր զրի սաստավով Red Knight Red Knight Turkistan. Federico Valverde. Ach, nice, bro, nice. I don't remember you.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Van Basten. Quality ball. Can he get it through?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Turkey looking to pass their way through. Here comes... Oh, smashing header!
Nice,
Well, he
nice,
certainly
nice.
wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Turkey with the corner, there first.
Ooh.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to
Bayern
score there.
hava abi,
Corner number
nonsense.
2 then.
Hola.
Decent hit! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rummenigge. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. And it's Jordi Alba. That's a good run down the left. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Van Basten is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Pirlo puts his foot on the gas. And here's Nedved. Back when it goes. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Love, love, love.
Rosicki touches it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Pirlo. Can he put it away?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Mbappe, and here's Cantona.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Corner number 3 coming up. Header! Nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Pirlo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Pirlo. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And the shots! Oh no, this does not. And one more try! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And here's Mbappe. Nedved. Rummenigge looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, this looks sharp.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Stood up well to him there. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's intervened well there. Rummenigge. So what can they make of this? Drogba looks to get on the end of this. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Pirlo. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
Turkey couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Hazard with a definite fell there. Rijkaard. Some really good ball movement. And that's done. Hazard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
For Valverde. He could be in here. And that is a little undercooked. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Pirlo. Rummenigge. They're urging him to shoot. And we've reached half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Rosicki, Rummenigge, and the shot! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that has added a whole
Oh,
new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Van Basten, nice interception, well timed. Azar. And now the breakaway. That's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Չսաղ ուրիշի դեմ է։ Սի խոսքի։ Թուրք եղբայր է։ Խառը էլի, ապշի կոմպի հետ չեմ խաղում։
Vamos lamentar uma substituição.
Turkey can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Turkey are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. 60 minutes played. Azar. That pass has been well intercepted. Rummenigge. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rummenigge.
Ah, yeah. It's Van Basten, օրիորսիշ շեդևրալից եղած։
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And that has been cleared. Cantona, Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Rummenigge. Oh, that's delightful. Thuram. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Oh, that's a key interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
It's their second corner of the game. Turns and goes back.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Has a look and place it forward.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vai-se proceder a uma substituição.
Turkey get their fourth corner.
Número 14. Número 17. Rodziki. Número 10.
And that's not going to trouble anybody.
Pirlo. Vão dar os seus
And now a
lugares a
sudden chance to
número
counter.
11. Número 7. Villa. Número 15. Número 21. Está a proceder-se a uma
Cantona.
substituição.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's very neat. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's quick to get it clear again. That's the throw. Rijkaard goes sliding in.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Jordi
Foram
Alba.
indicados 4 minutos de
There
compensação.
will be 4 extra minutes. And they're quick to get it back. Cole. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've caught Reed. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response
Our
it was to
performance,
adversity.
bro.
What a fantastic game from those players.
Thank you, GG, bro. Center back and
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Wrodzę B.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And we have our very first
Inchi
corner.
pult.
No way through, so back it comes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nedved. Great ball if he can get there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
It's Pirlo!
Կոմպի մի հատ Xbox-ում։
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Zico. Good read, needed to be. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Uf.
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Rummenigge. Oh no, this does not look good. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe. In with the challenge. And it's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, it's real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Էտա նայեք ինչ տեղ եմ սարքել ձեր համար գալիս եք, շփվում եք, արոտները տարնում եք։
And now they can spring out of defence.
Աչելին օգտակար է
Cancelo.
տեղ։
Al Nassr finding their passes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
He's had a shot! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Alexander-Arnold
Novo.
looking for options for movement. Rummenigge.
Allah.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. He's had a hit! They've got it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pirlo. No, he is not giving anything away. And it's Pirlo. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten! They are rampant! And they're at it again! In double quick time! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
3-0 and things are starting. It's Van Basten! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That's very neat. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Smoothly does it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against it. Rummenigge! It's in! Through Butter. They have done it again.
Իրեք հատը պիտի կրենք օրո։ Մի հատ խոսքի կրվում ենք և կարել է պարանո սապոնը պատրաստել։ Onyx Rising. Все, давай, gang, давай, каперов. Առաջի աղբերս, առաջին եմ խաղում։ Հետա որ ես քո հետ եմ խաղում ընկեր։ Հիմա որ հակառակ կրում ես աղբերս։ Հա դզեց։ Լավն է հաստավը շատ աղբերս։
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pirlo not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Puyol gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And he's surging through. Tries a shot!
He
has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games.
Rummenigge! No mistake! And there he is, the epitome of enduring excellence.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And smartly reclaimed. Chance here to counter. Kaká. Now it's Bale. He can run onto that. It's Neymar! He scored! Back to within one! Interesting! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And with that goal comes comfort! You just know there is no stopping that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Cafu.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kaká. Pirlo. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Neymar. Rummenigge. Neymar. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Ah,
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Thuram. Out to the left it goes. It's Nedved! It's a loose ball. And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Shevchenko.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Neymar. Neymar! And again the keeper stands strong. Nedved. That's a good foot in there. 5 minutes till the break. Pirlo driving forwards. Busquets did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Busquets defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar.
2 added minutes has been
Rummenigge.
indicated.
Casillas, will they claim to that? Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar purring through the gear. And it's half-time
Ja,
here.
position
Well,
heeft
it's
van
hard to say
Paul.
whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition
And a quick
can come out
announcement
in the
today
second
that
half
memorabilia
and
from
improve
today's match
to that
is
degree.
now on sale in the stadium hall.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It
Ես
is
ընդ եք
3-1.
դնես չի հեշտ եմ խաղում։ Պայքարա գնում կոնկրետ։ Այդտենց կբացվես աղբերս ուժեղների հետ խաղալով
And
էր
here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So now the difference is 3. Maldini. Bale.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thuram. That's Busquets. Busquets really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shot could be on. Nedved.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved in acres of space out wide. And it's Pitt. Shapes to shoot.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nedved. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, nice touch. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Somewhat off target. Cafu. Now it's Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Always onto this. Chance! And yes, it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Nedved. Nicely intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. Pirlo in with the challenge. Kaká. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Great chance!
No.
That's just wide.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kaká. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he really got hold of that. Now that's well seen too. Ronaldo is onto this. Cafu. Bale pinches it off him. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came
2
through.
added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. He's got away. Oh, super ball. Very nicely done. He's picked his way through. Pirlo.
Օ, չէ հաղատում է կարամ ձախով
How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas.
Ստենամ դու որ դիվիզիոն ես խաղացել։ Հայ երկրորդ ես։ Ախպետ ջան։ Ինչ տրիներով ես խաղում։ Այդ որ փորձես long ball խաղաս այս տակտիկայով կարող ավելի լավ ստացվի, գիտես չէ՞, մոտ այդ պաշտպանվելը ավելի հեշտ կստացվի։ Տենց փորձի։ Ախպեր այս տակտիկան պրոստ պաշտպանությունը տրաքում է։ Պետք է ես էլ չի լինում այս բանով, quick-ով պաշտպանվել։ Մինչ ստե պրոստը պետք է համ շատ խփես, շատ էլ ուտվում է, էլի, բայց պետք է պահերը թե օգտագործես։ Իսկ լոնգը ավելի շատ տենց հետևն է հաղացողները կուտակվում, տենց դեմը ուժը ոնց կարացար պետք է տակից դուրս գաս։ Բարկյոլա։ Ջան ախպեր ջան, մերսի քեզ։ Մոտիկանանք 100-ին, էլի։
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here.
Mən də çüstüm, biz də çarpırız.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rummenigge. No, that was never going to make it. Looking tiny in possession here. It's Pirlo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pirlo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Not the most accurate pass. Kokchu. Nicely intercepted.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's...
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Besiktas finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's a key interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Always onto this. It's Pirlo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neymar. Rummenigge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely measured pass. Turan spots it and intercepts. Nedved might just make this. That pass isn't the best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Nedved. Nedved. Oh, this is a terrific one. Great hit! He scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard. Things starting to look very comfortable. No doubt it's
He can get that clear. Barcola. And the pass is intercepted. Pirlo. Kukçu. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. Neymar. That's Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's been won straight back. Mbappe. And here's Barcola. He's cut it out. Pirlo. Rummenigge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. And he's on his way! Decent hit! Great football, shot and save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Great ball if he can get there. He's through here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Neymar, there he goes, motoring forward. Schneider.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Kukçu. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's dealt with that really well. Taken back almost at once. Rijkaard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, played right into his path. Nedved. Speculative strike. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Մի հատ էլ ենք կրում ու վсё։ Ու այս սեզոն կարելի է մտնել իվենտ խաղալ։ Це գցի top 6-ի հետ խոսք է։ Ay. Այտենց ախպեր ես 3-րդ դիվիզիոն որ հելնում ես Լյուբոյի հետ կարա գցի։ Նայ, ասի չէ, մի հատ ուժեղի հետ է գցելա։ Ճակատամարտ։ Իսկ պիտի չկրվենք, էսի շանս չկա կրվելու։ Իսկ որ կրվենք։ Ինզագի բլիցյոն 29 ախպերս մի 3 խաղ է, չէ, մի 30 չի տալի, մի 20-30 չի տալի, 3-4 խաղում վրա կրես կմտնես։ Նա ձեսի ավարայրի ճակատամարտն է 26 այդ ամի 3 հատ կրես վրա կհեռնես ես մինուս արի քեզ ախպեր մի քիչ Այսի չբրնի երբենք իսա պաշտպանման կողի Կանավարոս Վիկիպեդիան Դե ախպեր, դե խաղը ներվը ինքն էլ է 2000-ի համար պայքարում ես է
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
We have already started here.
Can he get away here? And the shot!
I'll be a bit disappointed with that. Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. That has been cut short. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good ball. He's found a way through. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well for his man. Son Heung-min. There's the hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And a header! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And here's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Neymar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. He could be in here. And Messi!
O bochtuz berets.
And the finish! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Messi simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. Son Heung-min. And it's Nedved. Aims beyond the defence. Nedved. Nedved with the delivery. Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Rummenigge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And the counter is on. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Oh, Red, nice interception.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Neymar. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Pirlo. Now it's Neymar. He's having a go! And he's really put himself on the line here. Turns and goes. Now the finish! Rummenigge concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Սվթուցը լոնգ խաղայ։
Now it's Messi. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Nedved. Pirlo. And he's picked out the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Արիշքան դանդաղը գնդակը մշակում։
Nedved.
Foram indicados
It
dois
looked as though
minutos
that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's there to get it away. Good spot, he's seen the run. Scholes. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
telespectadores, está no ar do nosso sorteio. Por favor, estejam atentos ao número que tem nos vossos bilhetes.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
That's headed upfield. And that has left him in a heap.
Ana.
Nedved.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Van Basten. Rummenigge. And the flag has stayed down. Nedved. Now it's Neymar. Rummenigge. Oh, such a clever touch.
Ara lava paha.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rummenigge. Oh, he's burst through. And it's Nedved. Gabriel with the clearance. Nicely weighted ball. Thuram makes the interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling
Ara,
them
who must
that they must
stall you?
stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, that's
no,
a foul.
no,
Which side of the
no,
line is that? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To increase the lead. That is some save from Khan. And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Neymar. He could be in here.
Ara de.
And that would have been some goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Very nicely done. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And it's Nedved. There's the shot! It's there!
Nice touch.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Vai-se proceder a uma substituição.
License plate.
I've got changes here from both sides, in fact. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Número 11.
This
Está a
is
proceder a
threatening
uma
to become a
substituição.
really good game.
Yeah,
They can
chamano.
sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Nedved.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's got the shot!
Որոլո, որո։
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ոնց չմտավ։
And he's
Right.
searching through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And this an opportunity to pull level. Neymar ready to try one. Neymar, he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nedved running with the ball.
Շտրաֆ։
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Neymar having a look.
Մի ձգի խաղա։
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Աղայնորս։
And they're back on the ball again. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's Nedved.
Արա դե լավ ընկեր։
That was very necessary.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Լավ է սիկրվցրեց
Goes
կոնկրետ ընկեր։
down, but nothing given.
Foram indicados 2
Here's
minutos de
Inzaghi.
prorrogação.
He's got away. Messi. And that's been won straight back. And here's Inzaghi. That's Nedved.
Արա ոնց տանգա խփավարը։
Referee looks at his watch and blows his
Mixed
whistle.
goal,
Well,
mixed
this was a
goal.
game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't.
Վախ, ներվերս գնաց։ Էլի 6 հատ պետք է կրենք արա։ Արա լավ շատ ամբիտնի կրվանք էսի։ Իրեք աչոք էր մնում իջել ում դառնում ենք։ Արա։ Սենց բաններից չպետք է լավ գվես։ GG bro. Good opponent. You played better than me. You hate also. Բարեգուն ախպերս, էսի խի կախեց սենց արա։ Արա լավ էսի կողմ է տե պարաժենի տա խոսքի։ Ահա, արա դեսիեն վաղտ դայր այս սրիկա։ Մի հոգե подписчик ավելացավ ախպեր։ Դզեց։ Ամեն շտանգեն մտնել արմի չանենք։ Գնաց։ Չէ, եթե մի հատ է կրվեմ կհելնեմ էլ չեմ խաղա, բայց եթե գնաց մինչև 2000 կեթան։
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who's joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
The action has already... Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's Zico!
Զիկոնը դա
And he was there to get a
բլից։
vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Neymar. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Out to the left it goes. And it's Pirlo. Lovely feet. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Quarter of an hour played. This might spell a decent hit! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And we have our very first corner. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well read, nice interception. Still goalless at the moment. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Nice bit of trickery. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Caught offside that time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thuram. Now it's Figo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Van Basten. It's Pirlo. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries a shot! And he can clear it away. Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Plenty to aim at here. Skillfully cut out. He's so at ease on the ball. And the counter is on. It's a throw-in. It's a good run down the right. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Neymar. He's in here! Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Nice control. Neymar!
Ayo.
Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thuram gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar stood his ground strongly. And it's Pirlo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time,
Hello
it is
attendees,
1-0.
this is a lost
On the
children's
face of it,
announcement.
it looks a fair
Would the father
reflection
of
of
the
what
boy
we've
in
all
the
seen,
yellow
Peter.
t-shirt kindly
Some
make his
incisive
way
play
to the
one side,
information
battling
center.
qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Great chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pirlo. Neymar. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pirlo. This is promising. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. It's Van Basten! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw. And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Short saat. Նիվոր գրել էր Փեյթովենյանի ձրի չէր, ձրի էր խաղում, ինչն է սրա ձրի սաղ
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have... Can he finish? It's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched, face to face, shapes to shoot! He's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Great ball, and he's in here. Now the finish!
Avec mon goal.
Terrific save from the keeper.
Van der Vaart really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van der Vaart. Pirlo. Oh, that's nice. Mikel Merino, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then back.
It's Nedved! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picks his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. David Villa. Nedved! A whisker high.
Nedved probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Merino.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Doku. And it's Nedved. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's in on Van der Vaart! And it's come back out to him. It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mikel Oyarzabal, now it's Doku. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Merino. Oyarzabal. Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, bang on target. Oyarzabal. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Samba can claim that. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, strongly challenged there. Mikel Oyarzabal. Lens do have a chance to counter here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oyarzabal. And the shot! A goal and a really telling moment. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Has a look and has a go. Now, who's always been caught napping? Traore with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good spread. And we hit half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Qui fête son anniversaire aujourd'hui.
This virusներից ես բռնախտան։
So off we go once
Շատ
more.
մարդ է հիվանդ։
No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Decent hit! And he hits the
Առողջություն
net!
շուտ։
And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? There's the hit! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Alaba. Now it's Artur. Oyarzabal.
Oh no.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And the shot!
Սիրելի
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Lens give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Doku.
He is through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. David Villa. Van der Vaart. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Տոսր կողոքի լայվնարյով կա։ Տանստավը։ Թույնը։
Changement pour Lens. Le numéro 9.
Lens
Le
can
numéro
now
7.
introduce the first of
Le
their
numéro 18.
substitutes.
Le numéro 13. À leur
Oh,
place,
facing up to his adversary,
numéro
this
17.
is a
le
formidable
numéro
matchup.
11. Le numéro 14.
Pirlo,
Le numéro
good
21.
purposeful running this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Openda showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Openda. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Arthur. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. David Villa is having the time of his life here. Terrier. No way through. And he has been fouled there. David Villa. He might be in here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming.
Van der Vaart! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the pass is intercepted. Van der Vaart is steaming forward. Marquinhos. Merino. He's had it taken off him. Mikel Merino really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates.
Terrific header! They've done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So now the difference is 3. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now the finish! And again! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure...
Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
He's looking to set free a run. Big chance! And he thumps it clear. Pinches it off him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. He's picked his way through. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Van der Vaart.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
David Villa.
Temps additionnel,
It's Nedved.
5 minutes.
Lovely bit of skill. And that is a little undercooked. Mikel Merino does really well there, strong defending. Closing in on goal. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Chance here to counter. Van der Vaart. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
3 հաղթանակ կարա։ Երկու ով տեղեր էսի։ Why I have a job, bro. Yeah. Turkiye.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just... Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. He's got the shot away! Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. He's through here. Now it's Torres. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's Nedved. Beckham. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, Red, nice interception. Neymar. Beckham looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Neymar. Rijkaard. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Torres. And here's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Nedved defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's been caught napping. Maldini getting this one clear. Nedved. And he's intervened well there. Van Basten with a definite foul there. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Galatasaray finding their passes. Alexander-Arnold has given away a free kick. And it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And here's Van Basten. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He's picked his way through. And he's there to get it away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that has left him in a heap. Neymar. What a throw in. Jordi Alba. Got a shot away. It is a very, very good save. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's a loose ball. It's their second corner of the game. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Gabriel to Marquinhos. Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Davids. Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
The attendance for this match
Davids
was
is offering some sort of an
71,898.
apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pedri calmly anticipates. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Has a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Nedved. Nice ball. It's Van Basten! Van Basten finds himself offside.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
We
Number
have got
7,
changes here from
Fernando
both sides, in fact.
Torres. Number 13, Beckham. Number 22, Pedri. Number 24, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 5, Alvarez. Number
Still,
3,
we await the first
Mendes
breakthrough.
Petit. Number 8, Rivaldo. Number 6,
Oh, now here's an
Vinicius
interesting
Junior.
matchup. That's a
Substitution.
foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pirlo taking charge of the dead ball. Oh, it's come loose. Corner number 3 coming up. Nedved! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good looking ball. Got backward here. Decent!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
David Villa. Oh, this is a terrific run. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's the chance to counter. Davids. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cristiano Ronaldo. David Villa. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival, driving forward.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Yeah.
Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with
2
someone
added
else
minutes
taking
has been
responsibility
indicated.
to shift the
no.
target. He badly needs some help here.
Վերջի
Skillfully
գրահը։
cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Nedved. Nedved. This is promising. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking
8
perspective.
ուդար արա ոչ
Neither
մի
side able.
Why you laughing? Why? Yes, good game.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So it's down to business here. Well timed, excellent interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Platini. Van Basten. Neymar purring through the gears. That has been knocked clear. Pirlo. Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Van Basten. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Just eases him off the ball. Platini. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. And now the breakaway. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's really well cleared. Rummenigge. Neymar. Rummenigge! He's delivered all right!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Interesting ball. Koulibaly pokes it out wide. And it's Rijkaard. Platini. Now it's Van Basten.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to...
Messi! It's anyone's ball now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now the finish! And he hits the net! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rijkaard. Pirlo. Driving through the middle. And he's cleared it out of harm's way and reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Van Basten. Look at the space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's just a little long. The pass is intercepted. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neymar. There's the hit! And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Son Heung-min had a shot. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Mbappe. And
Oh, no,
quick to
no.
get it back. Son Heung-min finds himself offside. Rummenigge. Steaming on goalwards. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. He's going to be disappointed with that. Platini. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, played right into his path. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Van Basten. And he's had a hit! And he's quick to get it clear again. Rummenigge. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's free, he has got space. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rummenigge. Can he finish? And it's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And yes, it's him again.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 12.
The manager can make a change
Será
for the first time in the game here.
El dorsal
Well, he can
9.
certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Neymar. Messi. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Platini. Well read, nice interception. Played out wide. Son Heung-min.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's a good run down the right. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found some real chance. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for
Luis.
offside. Oh, and he's through the middle. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, that's been intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Platini. Neymar. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going? Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. Neymar gets flagged offside. Just 5 minutes left. He could be in here. Oh, sweet feet. It's a quick ball upfield. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Neymar.
Habrá
Neymar
3 minutos de
moves just a
descuento.
little bit too strong. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Platini. Good effort from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So
13.
now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
El dorsal 18. El dorsal 10. Messi. El dorsal 6. Roberto Carlos. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 26.
That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas.
Իրեք հատիկ, 3 победа ու всё, Եզրափակենք։ կա։ Ուղղակի աշխարհի ծերից վատ ինտերնետ դառնում։ Engolo, Conte.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rummenigge. That is a little undercooked. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Nedved. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
So a breakthrough already.
Now it's Mbappe. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Rosicki. Nedved. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Arada gönül.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Messi. He's through here. Luis Suarez. Suarez stood his ground strongly. Nedved. Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's played forward. Gets his pass away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Luis Suarez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect...
Messi! Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's burst through. A real chance if he can get through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Van Basten. Nedved. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rijkaard. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. He's found a way through. Closing in on goal. Oh, right place, right time. Well, the defence just about came out on top. But up he goes! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're...
Has a goal!
Oh,
And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he... Van Basten! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune...
Oh no, this does not look good! Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Conte. That's Rijkaard. Rosicki. Nicely weighted ball. That's Nedved. Oh, that's neat. And here's Van Basten. He's dealt with that really well. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Can he put it away? Goal!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He has found a way through. Steaming on goal. Great hit! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one
Ci
thing,
saranno
having
3
the
minuti di
composure to
recupero.
score is another.
Rosicki! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Turns and goes back. There's the hit! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams... Decent hit! They are rampant! And he is just ripping it up! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight.
Չի կարելի ասել ֆինալն է, էլի հավասար աչոկներով սապերնիկ է տակցը։ Չկրվսնես մենակ հապայի սենց։ Օրու ջոն։ Ես խի ինգրխի հելավ։ Նկար հանգիր չպխերնձի։ Վերջի խաղն է, всё։ Չնայած որ նիչարիկ մի հատ է խաղա, բայց դա նիչարիկ վերջի խաղն է։ Յախք։ Ռիթմը մեծս շատ դաշան կլինի։
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of it.
Oh, shooting
Neuer.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And he'll shoot here. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Galatasaray finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's really well manoeuvred. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hernandez. Dembele. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Kane. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Kane. Belletti. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. That is a brilliant interception. And the pass is intercepted. And they can counter here. And he's picked out the run. Nice ball and he's in. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. Galatasaray are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished.
And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. This might spell danger. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! And they're back in front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
There's the hit! Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, it's a promising build. He's had a hit!
Oğlum
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Rodri.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Had a shot! That was venomous! Barcola. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's gone looking for safety. Galatasaray with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Here's Barcola. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ball is over the line.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Kane. And the ball's gone astray. Nedved does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now he's off and running. Here's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, nearly, but not quite. Barcola going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Kane. And here's Dembele. Rummenigge. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Neymar. And here's Barcola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar has created 1 goal already. That has not gone well. Nicked it back promptly. Rijkaard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nedved. Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent progress down the left. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Conte. Caicedo. Dembele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Nedved. Tries a shot! And want to be quick to recover this. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Neymar. Oh, that's nice. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Rodri. Dembele.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Galatasaray are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Neymar. Neymar driving forwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Kane. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh no, what has happened here? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a throw. Rummenigge. He's found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. Conte. And here's Nedved. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 77. Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that's well seen too.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 22.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Número 5.
Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go. Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations as a welcome challenge.
This certainly looks appetising, well within. He's gone for goal! Musiala. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us.
Մյուս կրուկ տենանք կարանք ավելի քիչ խաղով հասնենք է սրան։ Այսքանով երբեք ֆազան չի բարձրացրել։ Երկու 40 քան վատ չի։ Մի հատ ոսկիով իվենտ կա, մի հատ իվենտ խաղանք հելնենք։ Եզրափակենք։ Շկեսրանք խաղում։ Ոնց մետ 100 աշխատանք ես մխիթ հայրանին վերցենք։ Իրեքա տեյայի դեմ ասում խաղա։ Ժամկետը ինչքան է։ 21 օր հայսը կանենք։ Չի պետք է տենց։ Всё, դահել ենք ժողովուրդ ջան։ Սուր ամենապիկ օրն էր այսօր, իսկան միաժամանակ մարդ երբեք չի նայես ինձ երկար։ Լավ եղեք։ Ինչ վաղը։